Hey everybody, Up North Guy again. My 2025 is back from the annual maintenance work at the dealer. I'm going to share with you what they did and how much that costs in this video. Did a video on bringing the tractor out to the dealer and put that up a couple weeks ago. I mentioned that, I don't do my own maintenance on this tractor. I mean, maybe I should or could, but I don't have the tools or the time. So and I know there's a lot of videos out there that would say, how you can maintain your tractor. But for me, it's just easier to go to the dealer. Here, I had a total cost of about $500 on the annual service here. But I also had them check something for me that was cost about $130. So, and that was a leak that I was having. It was very, very slight leak coming out of the bottom of the transmission back here that I have seen. Just some drops dropping down in my garage floor, maybe one or two after it sits for a week or so. So I asked them to check that out, and they did. So that was a little bit extra cost there that maybe you wouldn't ordinarily pay. So, $500 less $130. It's about $370 for a service. That's pretty typical for what I pay. So what are they doing in the service? I can just kind of read it off for you. Inspecting cabin air filter that's on it, lubricate the entire unit, so greasing all over, clean the battery cables, check the tire pressure, top off the fluids, do the oil change, clean the radiator and screens, tighten all the wheels, bolts, that sort of thing, and then check overall for any anything that needs to be adjusted on there. So, new fuel filter in here, new oil filter. It's supposed to include a cleaning, but it didn't get too clean. It's probably because it just sits outside at the dealer, and then there's not a place like a sheltered area to keep it clean. So I could wash it up. That's not a problem at all. But that's basically what they're doing, and mostly, as you would expect, it's going to be a lot of labor to do it. So if you're trying to get an idea what the maintenance cost is, that's pretty typical of what I pay every year. If there's any, around maybe $350 to $400 for the service. If there's anything else you need them to do, they're going to charge labor on top of that. I use these ratchet straps to tie down the tractor. I've got a lasso strap in the back over the big wheels there, and then this one is an axle strap that I just use up underneath this front back bracket here. So just a little tip for you when you're taking these things off. One thing is, I always use these zip ties here to sort of tie down the loose cord here, and when you're taking this off, make sure you pull it all the way out, because if you don't, it can get stuck in there and sometimes very hard to free out of this ratchet here. And I found that it helps to just pull the thing the whole way out. So I'm going to loosen up here by pulling down on that, pull it all the way over like this. All the way over so it's open like that, kind of completely flat and open like that. And then I'm just going to pull this all the way out here, just like that, because it's a lot easier, so it's not completely loose. It's a lot easier to restrap it next time if it's all the way out, and sometimes it's very hard to pull it out if you're not pulling on something that's completely solid like this. Like this is a very strong anchor point here on the ratchet, so you just pull on the other side. That gets the ratchet strap all the way out, makes it easy to reset for the next time you're going to use it. All right, time to get this John Deere 2025 off the trailer and back to work. Got lots for it to do. Hey, check out my channel. It's Up North Guy on YouTube. I got more videos about the 2025 and how I use it. Life and living up here in beautiful northern Michigan. Thanks again for watching. Catch you next time.